We're going to start you off with some breaking news here. This just in, the Detroit Tigers have fired general manager Al Avila, and they have hired me. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and I'm going to be doing a realistic rebuild of the Detroit Tigers. As you just heard, they have fired their general manager and they're looking for a new person to lead them. So I kind of was flip-flopping back and forth between what team to choose. I was thinking, the Rockies, the Pirates, the Mariners, but I always kept coming back to the Tigers, the hometown team. I just want them to be good again, so bad that I feel like this is something that I wanted to do, and I hope everyone's going to enjoy the ride that we have with this. And like I said, this is going to be a realistic rebuild, so I'm not going to do any crazy trades, any crazy signings in the off season. I'm going to build for the draft. And one of the first things I'm going to do here as general manager is upgrade our scouting department to help us achieve the goal of building through the draft. So I ended up hiring 3 new scouts here. I didn't really spread out the regions very well. I have 2 of them in the east, 1 in the west, 1 in the central. I don't have anything in the international region, but I think we can be okay with that. Someone will just have to step up there. So this is what our starting rotation is going to look like, I think, going forward, at least to start the season. I'm going to give Spencer Turnbull the nod as the ace. I think he just has a bigger upside than Matthew Boyd. Matthew Boyd's kind of getting up there in age a little bit, and I feel like he can be the ace going forward. Now, here are more or less the starting lineup to start the season. I'm not completely sold on Victor Reyes being the leadoff hitter. I actually thought about moving Candelario up in the lineup, but I decided to leave him at 7 to maybe, restart when we get down to him. So let's jump in here on opening day here at Comerica Park. Spencer Turnbull is going to take the mound. He had 11 starts, a 3.97 ERA, and a 1.34 WHIP. I would be okay with those numbers again this year. That's pretty solid even for a shortened season. So first up here, 0-2 count. Turnbull with the pitch. A lazy fly ball to the left, but that's going to go foul. Now another 0-2. This is supposed to be a back foot slider. He throws it, and it gets away from the check swing, and it hits him on the foot, they say. So we have an 0-2 count, 2 men on, and Spencer Turnbull powers a fastball past Eddie Rosario for strike 3 to get us out of the inning. Now, lead off for us, our first at-bat of the season is Victor Reyes. He's going to swing at a ball up in the zone. Now here he is with an 0-2 count. Sends a ball to short. That's fielded, thrown on to first, 1 out. Willie Castro's up next. 0-1 count, 2 out. He sends a line drive to center. No harm, no foul. That's out number 3. On to the second. Spencer Turnbull against Bradley Zimmer here. He lays down a bunt, and it's a perfect bunt. No one can get to it. Man on here. Next up is Austin Hedges with 2 out, a man on, and he freezes them on a questionable strike 3 to end the second inning. We move on to the third here. Jose Ramirez up to bat with 1 on, 1 out. We're going to try the back foot slider. He sends a blooper between short and third, and Candelario can't make the play. We're going to have runners on the corners here. Brings up Framil Reyes. 0-2. Outside slider. Gets him. Strike 3. 2 outs. Next up, Eddie Rosario. Still 2 on, 2 out. We're going to try a low fastball here, and he sends a fly ball to left center. Victor Reyes is going to run that down to get us out. No damage. Now, on to the top of the fourth. Bradley Zimmer's back up again. 1 on, 1 out. He's going to send a ball up the middle. Base hit, but Victor Reyes is caught napping, and the runner's going to take third on this play. Now, we have runners on the corners again. Austin Hedges sends the ball to second, on to short, on to first. Taylor made double play. Gets us out of the inning again. No damage. Jonathan Scope is up. 2 on, One out, sends a ball to deep left. That's going to get down. One run is going to score. The second run's going to come around, and he's heading for the plate. No throw, and we're going to take the early 2-0 lead here on the swing of the bat from Jonathan Schoop. We eventually move Schoop over to third, which brings Wilson Ramos up to the plate. Here he is with the 3-2 count. And the pitch, and he's going to look at strike 3 down in the zone to end the 4th inning. So we're going to bring in Kyle Funkhauser to take over for Spencer Turnbull because he had thrown 70 pitches through the first 4 innings. And I'm just trying to see what I have here with Funkhauser. He's a little past prospect age, so he needs to make an impression. So this second batter of the inning, he's going to lose, and he's going to walk to get it for the man on. Next up, Jose Ramirez. The 0-0 count, another slider, and he's going to send it to right field. That's going to be fair. The runner is going to get to third, and Jose Ramirez is going to move on to second. They're not going to test the arm. So man on second and third here, 1 out. Reyes is up, sends a ball to right center. Nomar Mazara misplaces the ball, and it's going to get to the wall here. I'm pretty sure they would have scored the 2 runs there, but we probably could have kept Reyes at second if he had made the right play. Now, Josh Naylor is up. 2 outs, man on third. A broken bat to Candelario, who's going to scoop, fired first, and get us out of this inning, but the game is now tied. Willie Castro's here in the bottom of the fifth. Bases loaded, strike 3. No run scored here. You got to take advantage on those opportunities. That brings us down now to the bottom of the 7th. 2 on, 1 out. Reyes sends one to deep right center. No one's going to get that. We're going to score a run here, and Victor Reyes is going to cruise into third with a stand-up triple to put us ahead 3-2. Harold Castro's up next. Lazy ground ball, but it bounces off the pitcher, and Harold Castro is going to beat it out, and now we're up 4-2. Now, same situation here. 2 outs, bases loaded. This time, Rianito Nunez looks at strike 3. Again, with that, we have to at least put the ball in play. Now, Joe Jimenez is facing Franmil Reyes here, and just look how close he is to hitting the foul pole. 10 feet. That's not a whole lot of room in the grand scheme of things. Now we have a man on first, 1 out. Josh Naylor is up. A high fastball that he leaves catches too much of the plate, and that is gone just off the top of the fence. Jonathan Schoop up here in the bottom of the 9th with 2 out, but he sends a weak grounder to second, throws on to first, and we are going to extras. Wilson Ramos is back up here. He's 0 for 4 with 1 out. The pitch, and he sends a ball to right field. That's going to get down. Now we have a man on. Let's see if we can push him around. We ended up bringing Akil Baddoo into pinch run here for Wilson Ramos. Nomar Mazara is up with 2 outs. And the first pitch of the at-bat is a hanging breaking ball. Nomar Mazara sends it to the left center. Akil Baddoo is on his horse, and he is going to make it all the way home. The Tigers are going to walk off on opening day here. What a way to start the season. We're going to jump into the next game here. 1 on, no outs. Harold Castro up the bat. He sends the ball to left center. We are going to start this game the way we ended the last game with a RBI triple. Harold Castro is going to get in just before the throw. And we're up 1-0 here in the bottom of the 1st. Now, after a rain delay forces Jose Urena to leave the game, Tyler Alexander comes in relief. The ball is sent to left center, a lazy fly ball, but Victor Reyes can't get there, and he gets down for a double here. Next, and then we have Jose Ramirez up here with 2 on, 2 outs, line drive. Robbie Grossman overruns it, and he cannot make the correction. They are going to tie the ball game here on what I feel should have been recorded as an error. But now, Willie Castro is up. Bottom of the 3rd, 2 outs. Sends a laser to left center. We're going to move our man to third. Willie Castro is going to get a double, and we're going to send the runner to third. Here's the throw, but he slides in just before. That's Robbie Grossman making up a little bit here. Now, on to the bottom of the 5th. Nomar Mazara is up. He sends a ball deep to left center. Has a little bit of carry, and they didn't talk. That ball gets down. It goes to the wall. Nomar Mazara is going to cruise in with a triple here. You've got to have communication when you're playing in the outfield on those gap shots. Now, Victor Reyes is up, man on third. Going to be a ball to the right side of the field that's going to score the run. We're moving on to the top of the sixth. Tyler Alexander is still in here. A ball down the line. It gets past Candelario at third, and they're going to score the run. But a heads-up play by Grossman, and we get the runner at second to end the sixth with a one-run lead. We're going to move to the top of the eighth here. Joe Jimenez into pitch against Eddie Rosario. 2 outs, man on second, and that is going to get down. It's going to get all the way to the wall. The run's going to come in to score. Eddie Rosario is going to cruise into second for a double here. Tie ball game. Now, here we are, bottom of the eighth. Bases loaded, no outs. Can we get a hit? Jonathan Scope sends a ball to right, but he makes a diving catch, but there's no way he's going to get up and throw our runner out. We're going to get a sacrifice fly here to take the lead. Now, Jose Cisnero is coming in for his first save opportunity of the year. He has an 0-2 count against Andres Jimenez here. The pitch and a fly ball to left center. Willie Castro is going to go out and make the play. 1 out. Now, Bradley Zimmer's up to bat. 2-2. The pitch. And he gets him to chase it down in the zone with a changeup here. Austin Hedges is next up. 1-1. The slider. It leaves a little too much. It's a little bit of a hanger. But Victor Reyes is running hard. He's going to make the play on the warning track to give Jose Cisnero the save and the Tigers a win, and also the series win. So after the game, I decided to look at the top 50 prospects here, and the Tigers didn't have a single one. And I don't really agree with that, especially because in real life they have the number 2 farm system. So I just kind of was looking through, and I would say right now Matt Manning is our number 1 pitching prospect because Casey Mize is on the starting pitching rotation to start the year. Followed closely by Tarek Skubal here. He's in the majors in real life, and he's been stringing together a few quality starts. I think I'm going to leave him in the minors at least another year and see how he can develop. So on to our fielders. Riley Green, I think, is the number 1 right now because we don't have Spencer Torkelson. And then we have Bryant Packard, I feel, is the number 2 in the organization right now. Now, Bob Montez is interesting here. He's a B potential. He can play almost anywhere in the field. And he has a pretty good contact numbers. His power is a little low, but he's a really good fielder. And you can just kind of see some of these little quirks he has here, which is pretty nice to see. So just kind of looking through the rest of the fielders here, nothing really of note after that. Yariel Gonzalez is an interesting prospect. We'll have to see how he develops. And we have nothing here in the catcher category. Eric Haas is tearing up in real life, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot here in this. Now, Israel De La Cruz is pretty interesting as a potential closing pitcher of the future, but he's still like three-ish years away from even sniffing of the majors. And after him, we don't really have a whole lot of relief pitching help here. So I think catcher and relief pitching is going to be our biggest needs here in the upcoming draft. But that's it for episode 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll be back for episode 2. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks. Bye.